Yo guys, welcome back to another podcast. I'm alone. As you can see, I decided to do this one alone because if I had to bring any guests on or any of my friends, I would have been probably roasted for the next 20 minutes or so. And I just thought this prem season has been too long. A little more of that, and I think I would have probably crashed out. But yeah, the season's finally over. Um, I'm just gonna yap about my predictions. United. I don't think there's much to say. And then Champions League. Champions League final is this weekend, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, everything that's happened. So, first, going to start my three teams. Everyone know it. I'm a Bayern, Barca, and United. But obviously, United first. So, Bayern, pretty straightforward. Won the league back to winning ways. So, I don't need to talk. Harry Kane finally won a trophy. I'm glad it wasn't us. I was going to say it not by Spurs, but things happen. So, yeah, Barcelona, Barcelona are back. To all the Real Madrid fans, I'm sorry, but we are just back. We are winning everything. We're winning the Champions League next season. We are just back. Xabi Alonso in train in whoever we send, in whoever they sign. Barcelona is just back. So yeah, that is the least important part of today. Now we're gonna talk about um my team. I really don't have words for this Prem season. Like, if you told me the beginning of the season we would be 15th, that was this season pass was just the hardest to watch. Like, halfway through the season, like, I just became numb. The only thing that I could hold on to was the Europa League, and obviously that didn't go to plan. I'm really not disappointed that we lost. Just the fact we lost to Tottenham, Panther Club Tottenham. Like, the meme around Tottenham was they have not won a trophy. It's only United things to do that, to let them win a trophy. But to be fair, City let Crystal Palace win their first ever trophy in what, 60 odd years. Newcastle, Liverpool let Newcastle win the trophy for the first time in what, 40 something years. So a cherry on. I want to be fair, my friends will probably say I'm talking nonsense, but I told a few of them that I did not want. Okay, obviously I wanted to win the trophy, but I just didn't want European football because, like, we all know, it would just be covering over cracks, and I can guarantee you the same problems will be there for Tottenham. They in Europe, so they playing two three times a week. And the way they performed, I think the stat was they're the first team to lose over 20 games and not get relegated. Like, that is bad. I know we were bad, but that is atrocious. And they're still gonna be in Europe next season. So yeah, I'm glad that we only gonna play what every weekend only. Obviously the FA Cup and Carabao Cup during the week or whatever, but we just need a whole reset. Like, Amarin just has to strip from the beginning. Like, there's so much that United need to do. I would get rid of probably half that squad. Like, we saw from the back, like Onana, that's a go. Lindelof's already leaving, John Evans leaving. I'd keep Maguire for another season. The Ligt, I'd keep Martinez. Like, probably just another centre back, and I think we'd be chilling. But we don't need a big squad because we are only in the Prem, fighting for the Prem. Midfield, I think Casemiro is done. I know he had a good Europa League, but I just think that he's over the hill now. And for us to play the football that Emirates wants us to play, I think that we're gonna probably need another midfielder too. By the looks of it, I think Bruno is going to be dropping deeper because I see we're going to sign. We already, as I'm recording this, we already signed Cunha. We linked with Mbuemo. That would be a crazy attack. But then I don't know about the lap up front. Like, I've seen the rumors about the lap. I just don't. For United to go for another young striker, have we not learned with Hoyland and with Xerxes that we need experience up top because goals win games? And this season, I think we scored less than 40 goals in the Prem or something along those lines. That's bad for a team of United who used to have Wayne Rooney, Van Persie, Van Nistelrooy. So the levels have just been bad. So yeah, where was I? Midfield, probably another midfielder too. Yeah, and then Mbuemo, Cunha. If we get Mbuemo with the line, I'll be happy. And the whole Garnacho thing, I feel that Emirates is doing the right thing because this is not the first time. that Cornetto is coming with this um attitude problem stuff. I understand that maybe he was right in being upset that he started every game up until the final. In the final, he didn't start. But the coach's decision is a coach's decision, whether you like it or not. Maybe when he came on in that final, he looked a threat, but to be fair, we looked like we were never going to score. Tottenham had one shot on target, and it was a own. No, the own goal doesn't even count as a shot on target. They just had one shot on target, and they won. I think we had like 16 shots and like 4-5 on target. Just shows that we do need a proper striker. We There's so much that needs to be done this season coming. But I don't have words. But I believe we will bounce back. I think next season probably. I'll be happy with a top six. Really, a top six would genuinely satisfy me. Top eight, but the stat is that if not every team, but a lot of teams or the big teams that didn't play in Europe in the season they went on to win the league. I think Leicester, Chelsea, that's recent. So I'm just saying, just putting it out there. But now, a few shocks this season. I'll get back to United later. A few shocks this season. Nottingham Forest, like, if you told me that Nottingham Forest, what they finished 17th last season, that they would be fighting for top four, I would have laughed you out, because that that was just something else. But fair play to them. I think they finished what, sixth, seventh, so they're in Europe, but they were in the Champions League spots for a very long time. So still good on them. Newcastle. I think I predicted Newcastle to make Champions League again. If I remember correctly, at the beginning of the season, I did say Aston Villa is gonna do good, and when they beat Bayern, I thought they could go all the way, and they actually gave PSG a game before they got knocked out. So I think okay, they didn't. They finished what, sixth? I can't remember, but yeah, when United beat them the weekend, they obviously didn't make Champions League. So okay, they were doing good, but I expected them to stay there. Them in Newcastle. Nottingham Forest was a surprise. Congrats to Liverpool, but just just seeing your rivals is, I really. Hmm, but City, City's fall of it just shows that without Rodri, that team is just. I I I don't want to do a prediction just yet. I first want to see how the transfers go, but I feel that if City don't replace De Bruyne and Rodri don't get back to his picking again, I think they could struggle again next season. Um, let's not talk about the Banter Club Arsenal. Um, Another season with again top four, but just no trophy to show for it. Crystal Palace and Tottenham has won a trophy before them. In what phase are they? Phase 5, phase 6 of Arteta's plan. So I don't have words for that team. Like, they can't. When will they realize that Arteta is not the man? I really think no, that a strike, not just a striker, will solve that problems. Like, me and my friend have this debate about Odegaard and Bruno. Like, you can't compare the two. Bruno, he can be the worst player on the day, but he will still chip in with a goal and assist. I know some people, especially my friend, he always says the eye test, the eye test. Like, not everything is about the eye test. There's some games where you actually need your captain and your creative midfield, your number 10, to chip in with a goal and assist. I think Odegaard had like less than 5 assists in the Prem, and people want to compare him to Bruno. Like, there is no comparison. Like, the levels between the two is just night and day. Like, I really don't. Let's go to the rivals, Tottenham. Um, they're just as bad of a season as us. Um, for them to win that trophy, the Europa League was massive. I can't lie, but like I said, I'm not disappointed that we lost. It's just the fact that we lost to Tottenham, a team that we've been bad this season, but they've been. worse than us. So for them to lose, to win us, and in that fashion, like the goal they scored was so. Like I said, if I had any of my friends here, they would probably be bantering me, and that's why I decided to do this alone. I'm just after this season. I'm glad the season's over. I'm just numb. Like I need this 3 months that's coming up. Although I'm gonna obviously gonna miss watching soccer on weekends. Like weekends are gonna be boring for the next 3 months. I just need a reset, and I hope that Amarin genuinely. I know you every season we've been saying getting rid of the deadwood, getting rid of this that. But if we actually sell at least between 5 to 10 players, like I genuinely think we can we can like I said, top six, top eight. I don't think top four next season. That's okay. That's not my aim. Obviously, I would want to, but I'm being realistic because I don't want to look like a fool again. Because I'm pretty sure I said in the before the season started that we will finish top four. If we get a striker, I know the two number 10 is being sorted out. If we get a proper striker, I always said no, Osimhen or Gyökeres, but Gyökeres is out of the picture because he wants Champions League football. Osimhen, I don't know. That would be an interesting one really, because he's not wanted by Napoli anymore. He's just he's I don't know how United. He is a United fan, if I'm not mistaken. I saw him at the United Twitter. So if we could persuade to do something, I really think that a good front three that would get us what, bring in Cunha and Boehm. That's already 35 goals more. That's double the goals we had from the last season, this season past. That's already a big upgrade. I know people are saying, I've seen on Instagram and stuff, that bringing 3 players that score 10 goals each is better than bringing 1 player that score 30 goals. I understand that, but you need a striker. Look at the best teams in the world. Real Madrid, Mbappe, 40 goals. Lewandowski, Harry Kane, Holland. Like, you need a proper striker. But I don't know. I'm just trusting. But with the lap, I really don't know. But next season, I just hope that we can do better. Like, I can't do another season like this. I always say, when I said last season after we finished eighth, that we are not gonna get worse than this, and then this season happened. But we will see. Like I said, we will do a before the season starts. I'll probably get the boys back again and do a prediction. I just wanted to do this alone for my sanity, to just vent to myself, because I know that the boys would have definitely made fun of me. But yeah, guys, a short podcast episode just to a bit of a recap. Thank you guys for watching. Let us know if there's any topics that you want me to speak about and whatever. I really enjoy podcasts. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Till next time, we out.